Hello everyone, and welcome to my escape. Yes, we have a different backdrop. I'm not going to talk about it today. It's a whole thing. Okay, today we're going to focus on Stuff Your Kindle Day. So what is Stuff Your Kindle Day? Basically, this is an event that happens I think 3 or 4 times a year. I've never participated in it before, but I definitely will be again. So it's the 20th to the 21st to the 22nd, even though it's Stuff Your Kindle Day. It's not even a day. It's not Kindle based either. There's this whole list of books that authors have put up there that they're free to buy for these 3 days, whether you read on Google Books or Apple Books or Kindle or Kobo, whatever it may be. It's just called Stuff Your Kindle Day. You can look on this list, you can read all the descriptions if you want. There's so many of them on there. I controlled F my way through the website and I found ones that kind of piqued my interest, and then I was able to go, and my platform that I read on is my Kindle app, so then I was able to go on Amazon and get them for free. It's just amazing because it's free books. So if you're interested, you have until tonight to do it, and I will link the website down in my description below. Highly suggest checking that out. So like I said, this is my first time. I went a bit overboard. I ended up downloading 90 books. 3 days is too long, okay? I didn't need this to be a 3-day event. I just didn't stop. So that's completely unnecessary and not what I will be covering in this video, because that's an insane number. So I've gone through those 90 and I picked the top 10 that I'm most excited to read and most excited to get into for various reasons. And we're gonna go through those together just to give you an idea of kind of what's out there. And then if you are like, oh, I only have a couple hours, like what should I get? And the list seems really daunting, pick up these 10 or pick up one of them that sounds interesting to you, whatever it may be. Before we hop into it, if you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. I post videos every Friday and sometimes on Tuesdays when I'm feeling it, so ring that bell for notifications and you don't miss anything, and we'll hop right into the video. So these aren't really in a particular order. I've separated them by subcategories, so there's fantasy romance and then contemporary romance is kind of the 2 genres I really stuck to. Again, up there's so much. There's historical romance, there's mystery, there's YA, there's a whole bunch of different genres. So the first 6 I have for you are fantasy romance, the last 4 are contemporary / dark romance. As I got 90 of them, I didn't read the descriptions, like the actual Amazon descriptions. I just read what was posted on the website. The first one's Kingdom of Shadow and Ash, and it says, legend states that when a worthy ruler unites the 5 kingdoms, the dragons will return. Freya has done just that, and now she wants her dragons, but as her search goes sideways, calls for her to marry grow ever louder, and the reclusive king in the north stands in her way. Keywords: dragons, royalty, found family, strong women, enemies to lovers, political intrigue, steamy romance. What do you not love about that? Okay, so things that hopped out to me: worthy ruler, because I love a queen that's a good freaking queen, so worthy ruler. And then the dragons will return. I want dragons. I want the dragons to return. Yeah, let's do it. And the political intrigue, because I'm kind of here for some political intrigue. I'm kind of ready for it. I need a little bit more world building going on right now. So those were the vibes. So I'm pumped for that one. Number 2 is Bound by Treason. So I did actually end up getting the first 3 in this series, I think, because they were all listed there. First one that really caught my attention, and it's a Macbeth retelling. What more could you want? Anyways, the description says, when 3 of her daughters die of mysterious deaths, the Fae Queen will do whatever she must to keep her last child alive, including treason. Is it treason if you're the queen? Because isn't that betrayal of the crown, and you're the crown? I don't know about that. Keywords: low spice, friends to lovers, fae human romance, pixies bodyguard romance, Macbeth retelling, royal fae vengeful queen. So I am kind of over court intrigue sort of thing. So the royal holds no appeal, the bodyguard romance really holds no appeal. However, a Macbeth retelling I have never read. Add in fairies and add in vengeful queen, and I am there all day. Absolutely, I'm pumped. And then I picked up a novella, and it was Blood Price, and it says, she'll pay any price to hold her castle, even her hand in marriage to the enemy at the gates, but she didn't bargain on him transforming into a fanged immortal with a taste for her blood. Ooh. Keywords: enemies to lovers, alliance, marriage, vampires, high fantasy, spicy, forbidden love, family feud, strong female characters, diverse cast, Romeo and Juliet with HEA. So this one I actually saw on a list on Instagram, and I recognized the cover. This series has been kind of floating around Instagram a little bit. It's kind of hit or miss for people. This is the prequel novella to the series, so I was like, this is a nice way to dip my toe in. Also, I'm here for a high fantasy novella. Again, love. Stuck out to me, she'll pay any price to hold her castle. Again, I love a strong ruler, a strong queen with actual leadership skills. Not the king I'm reading about in my current book right now, which you will catch in my wrap up because I got beef about it. But anyways, when they're good at doing their job. And then high fantasy, strong female characters, and diverse cast. And this way I don't have to commit to the whole series, because the books in this series are actually quite chunky, so I'm good and quite happy with just the prequel novella. So then I picked up A Legacy of Storms and Starlight. On the run for murdering a prince, Zyla, I don't know. Zyla gets caught up with a Fae uprising in a fight for her freedom. The first book in a breathtaking romantic fantasy series, blah 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 blah, captivating and addictive read, perfect for fans of Sarah J. Maas, Danielle L. Jensen, and Jennifer L. Armentrout. Keywords: romantasy, forced proximity, hidden identities, animal companion. So, what really jumped out to me on this one? On the run for murdering. Period. Okay, who, why, what? Are you gonna live? I'm down. There's fairies, I love fairies, and then this is kind of a cop-out, but Jennifer L. Armentrout, anything that's really compared to Jennifer L. Armentrout, I'm like, oh, I will pick up because I love her. But just know, if you are an author and you put that as a marketing for your book better live up to it, because now I'm going into it with such a high bar. So if you're gonna use other authors to compare your work to, you better meet that bar. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That is a steep mountain to climb. But I did download it, so you know, it's a risk, it's a risk. For the keywords, I did like the animal companion. Once I made the book recommendations with dogs and the book recommendations with cats videos, I want a book with like a really good animal in it. I miss it, and yeah, I've really been feeling a read like that recently. So animal companion, I'm sold. And then we have Of Shadow and Light. So this one said, a princess born of obedience and shadows, a prince with an unbound bloodlust, forced together by fate, destined to fulfill an ancient prophecy, or risk the destruction of Askia. I'm good at reading in my head, okay? It's my happy place. Keywords: fated mates, arranged marriage, dragons, possessive MMC, shadow mommy, dark romance, secrets, prophecy, spicy. So a princess born of shadows. Ooh, so you got powers, tell me more. And then the keywords are really what sold it for me on this: dragons and shadow mommy. I have not read about a shadow mommy, and I am ready. I am ready to get my heart broken. So yeah, that was pretty much it for that one. And the last fantasy romance is called Crown of Blood and Stars. A fast-paced, spicy fae romantasy set in a kingdom of elemental courts. You'll find war, love, and betrayal inside this book. Keywords: fae, smut, high lord, fated mates, romantasy, betrayal, war. There's not a lot there, and yet it's in my top 10. How? Great question. Elemental courts. I love things based around like the 4 elements, or when they add in like a mystical 5th. I sucker for something built around that concept. And again, I'm not really feeling like the court side of things recently, but I am feeling war and betrayal. I want my heart to be demolished, okay? I need bloody, gory scenes where people you love are in terrible danger and your heart is racing and you're just like, please let them get through this, and then not all of them do. That's what I need right now in my fictional reading journey. And then on to contemporary / dark romance-ish. Again, I haven't read the full descriptions or any ratings or anything like that, so I don't know exactly where these fall, but they take place in the contemporary world. The first one is simply called Zane, and its description is, Emmy thinks we're just friends, but I know better. I've been in love with her for a damn near half my life. Until now, I could be satisfied being just her best friend, but now that I know she's ready for physical relationships with a man, all bets are off. Keywords: friends to lovers, tatted / pierced bad boy, neurodivergent character, steamy rom-com. I've been in love with her for nearly half my life. Give me a man that pines. I'm ready for it. Pining and groveling, 2 of my faves. So ready for that. And then the keywords: friends to lovers. I really found on this list, I will download anything that says friends to lovers in it. But friends to lovers, tatted and pierced bad boy, and then neurodivergent character and steamy rom-com. I love it when I read about neurodivergent characters, or like really anything that sets characters apart so they're not carbon copies of one another. And also, I've just really been feeling the tattoos recently. I don't know, I've read a lot of books recently with like neck tattoos on the MMCs, and I'm feeling it. Like I'm here for it. So yes, give me more of that. And then the last 3, although kind of contemporary, you can fight me on the last one, I don't care, but I'm gonna call it contemporary. They're all like Halloween themed, which is I think why I'm so excited to get into them soon, or like relatively soon-ish, because Halloween is coming up and I'm ready. So the first one's called Make Me. Okay. And it says, when it comes to guys, I don't do repeats. I'm too messed up to do more than a one-night stand until Josh. This Halloween, things have changed. Keywords: Halloween, tattoos, bad girl. So the keywords, all of those did it for me. Halloween, yes. Tattoos, already established, yes. Bad girl, yes. Okay? We love strong FMC. We love a little bit of a psycho FMC. So either way that we're thinking bad girl, it's gonna work for me and I'm gonna be happy about it. And then the second Halloween book is Moonflower, and this one says, Cora has always been in love with her 2 childhood best friends, Wilder and Ezra, but she's never let herself believe she can have both of them. That is, until the boys take a road trip to her college during senior year with one goal: make her theirs forever. Keywords: friends to lovers, Halloween, MFM, why choose, novella, kinky, CNC, chasing, breath play, consent. There's a lot of keywords in there. Childhood best friends? A menage? It's everything I love. It definitely would be probably the spiciest read on this list, and I am here for it, and I am ready for it. And then the last one is Jealousy's a Witch. Honey, get it? So yeah, I guess you could put this in fantasy, but it reads more like a contemporary where she just like happens to be a witch. So I'm putting it in contemporary because it's my video. Practical Magic meets the Gilmore Girls in this fun, quirky series about finding yourself, fated love, and found family. Keywords: single mom, older heroine, southern, small town. So I just watched Practical Magic with my friend before I left for school, and I did not like it. I did not like it at all. I'm really confused how this is a cult classic. So that was actually a big turnoff. But while I was compiling my top 10, I also had Gilmore Girls going on in the background because that is my fall show. That is my comfort show. So I was like, you know what? It's giving Gilmore Girl vibes. The title is punny and fun, and it's also single mom. I freaking love single parent stories. I don't know why, because I don't love kids, but I do love single parent stories. They really just get me in the feels. But yeah, those are my top 10 reads to kind of get into. 3 of them are Halloween themed, so I will have to get to them rather quickly, but the rest of them, I don't know when I'm gonna get to them. I also don't know how I'm going to piece through the other 90 of the books I got. There's no way I will be reading all of those, but at least they're there if I want them. And again, if you're interested in any of these titles or you just want to go check it out for yourself, I will link this in the description. So that is the end of this video. Thanks for sticking around. Let me know down in the comments if you have ever participated in Stuff Your Kindle Day, or if you're going to go take a look at the list now. I'd love to hear what you guys picked up, because there's definitely stuff I've missed, and then I'll be angry about it tomorrow, but I tried my best, okay? I really did. As for the next week's video, I'm really excited about it. The editing is taking so long, so I actually had to change up my whole schedule and everything, which is why this video went up a little bit late, but I'm very excited for next week's video. So you should definitely subscribe and ring that bell for notifications so you don't miss it. Again, I post videos every Friday, sometimes on Tuesdays when I'm feeling it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!